Educational exhibition opens in Colombo. Minister Susil Premajayant opened the exhibition at the BMICH today.
Royal College Association are the organizers. The exhibition is being staged for the 7th occasion. It will continue until Sunday the 17th. The exhibition is open to the public from 10 a.m. to 8:30 p.m. There are more than 300 stalls at the site put up by local as well as foreign educational institutions. Present at the inauguration were Principal of Royal College Upali Gunasekara, Deputy Principal Lakshmi Artigala and Secretary of the Royal College Association Rishan Nazir. Giving views on the exhibition, edX Chairman Kamal Abesingha had this to say.
The 7th edX Expo with the vision of empowering Sri Lankan youth to be globally competitive was unveiled this morning, and I can see many young Sri Lankans are stepping in to benefit from the vast array of choices, options and opportunities which are available in a single platform. I invite the Sri Lankan youth to step into this and benefit from it.
Sri Lanka witnessed a rare solar eclipse all over the country today. The eclipse was considered very important since it was the first time Sri Lankans saw an annular eclipse since the total eclipse of June 20th, 1955. The rare solar eclipse was today visible all over the country from 11:11 a.m. to 3:12 p.m. with maximum eclipse around 1:25 p.m. It was seen as an annular eclipse in the northern part of the country, the north of the line drawn through Chilau on the west coast and Trincomalee in the east coast. Rest of the country saw it as a partial eclipse, covering over 80%. The public used protective eyewear to see the eclipse, as even few minutes of exposure to sun's rays could have damaged the eyes. Interested public also visited the website www.accimt.lk dedicated to the eclipse for live webcast of eclipse images taken from the observation sessions conducted by the Arthur C. Clarke Institute for Modern Technologies in 2 locations, in Jaffna and in Chilau. And now let's check today's foreign exchange rates. News from the international arena comes your way on Prime World. Stay tuned.
Good evening, you're joining us with Prime World. I am Tharindi Piyadasa. Aid groups say it is a race against time to find trapped survivors in Haiti.
The Red Cross estimates 45,000 to 50,000 people have died since Tuesday's earthquake. It estimates that, in total, up to 3 million people in Haiti have been affected. Bodies piled up on the streets, and bulldozers were being used to remove the dead, and there were reports of mounting frustration and anger. Many are spending a third night without shelter or in makeshift camps in the ruined capital, Port-au-Prince.
United States is under further terror threats.
US officials are concerned that Al-Qaeda in Yemen has trained and equipped viable operatives to strike the US targets. This follows information secured since the attempted airplane bombing ordeal. A reliable source said there was no imminent threat, but the investigation into the electronic communications associated with Umar Farooq Abdul Muttalib, charged in the botched attempt to bomb an airplane, initially took officials in different directions.
The trial of Italian Prime Minister resumes in Milan today.
The trial resumes after it was frozen by a now defunct immunity law. Silvio Berlusconi's co-defendant, British lawyer, was convicted of accepting a $600,000 bribe to lie to protect the media mogul turned politician. The Italian premier denies any wrongdoing, saying he is the victim of politically motivated magistrates.
The longest solar eclipse of the millennium traveled across Africa before heading towards Asia.
In the Kenyan capital of Nairobi, many residents gathered to watch this rare celestial phenomenon. The annual path began in Africa and continued its way through the Indian Ocean. In the state of Kerala, people gathered to watch this rare celestial phenomenon. It can also be observed in the Asian countries such as Maldives, Bangladesh, Myanmar and China.
Well, it's about dogs. Reforms to stop pedigree breeders damaging their dogs in UK.
A report commissioned by Britain's Kennel Club denounces breeders who prize extreme physical characteristics over the health of their dogs. Breeders throughout the world seek to enhance the way their dogs look. It wins prizes. It can also provide them with a lucrative business. However, not all of these animals are as happy or as healthy. The world of pedigree champions may be regulated, but not always in the dog's favor, according to findings from a long inquiry in the United Kingdom.
Mercedes-Benz new supercar makes its Canadian debut.
The new Mercedes-Benz SLS AMG Gullwing has made its Canadian debut at the Montreal International Auto Show, delivering a compelling mix of purist styling, lightweight design and superior driving dynamics. The Gullwing accelerates from 0 to 100 km per hour in 3.8 seconds on its way to an electronically controlled top speed of 317 km per hour. The Gullwing is scheduled to go on sale in the spring of 2010 at a starting price of $198,000.